Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Judge Healis. You're here today for first appearance. Before court today, I reviewed all the documents and the probable cause affidavits in your cases. I have already determined whether there is probable cause or not. If I did not find probable cause in your case, you will be released today. That does not mean that your case is dismissed. It just means that the law enforcement officer did not give me the information I needed in order to find probable cause. You will have to come back to court another day, and the state attorney's office could still prosecute your case. If I found probable cause, I will then ask you some questions to determine whether your bond will be increased, decreased, or stay the same, or whether you have any other bond conditions imposed against you. Please only answer the questions that I'm asking you here today. They're designed not to violate your right to remain silent and formatted not to get you into any more trouble. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the public defender's office for you today. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Very good. Put your hands down. As I call your name, please come forward. Courtney Bristol Brooks. Can I have your date of birth?
12/4/97.
You are here today for driving under the influence, driving while your license is suspended or revoked, possession of marijuana, and possession of hash. There's probable cause for your arrest on all 4 of those counts. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you, and I'm going to ask the state attorney's office if you have a prior criminal record, okay?
Your Honor, she did. She just entered into drug offender PTI in January on a possession of a controlled substance. So imagine that will be sent back. There's also a 2018 felony possession of marijuana, and that's all I show.
Okay.
And that drug offender PTI was in front of Judge Toner, if they want to keep those together.
Is the court date that I'm given a Toner date?
No, ma'am, it is not. Judge Toner's date will be 6/22 at 1:30.
Okay. All right. Courtney, I have an address here on Cypress Boulevard in Homosassa. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
Almost a year.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes, I work at Verizon in Brooksville.
Okay. Okay, Courtney, I'm going to keep all of your bonds the same. You are probably going to be rejected from that PTI program, and you will have both of your cases most likely heard on the same date, which I'm going to give you June 22nd at 1:30 in the afternoon, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Olga Caceres Acevedo?
I'm what? No, I won't do it. I want to do it.
Okay.
Ma'am, she's your people approach attorney, and do you want us to physically bring her over here, or?
No, sir, she's excused from this hearing today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Does she have a prior criminal record?
A 2017 DUI, and that's it.
No. I said no.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. Keep the bond the same.
This is my chair.
Have her back to court June 23rd at 9 a.m. Charles Burgess. Can I have your date of birth?
88.
You were here today for driving while your license is suspended or revoked and fleeing a law enforcement officer. There's probable cause for your arrest on each of those. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. I'm going to ask the state about your prior record. I do have his driving record here. Is there anything else?
Judge, apparently he was placed on probation recently, and there was a probation warrant that has been submitted to the court. It's not made its way into the system. That's from a hit and run involving damage and driving on a suspended license. There was a 2019 defrauding a pawnbroker, 2017 a violation of probation. That's off of one of the driving charges. It looks like there was another violation of probation on the, driving on suspended license. In 2013, there was a possession of paraphernalia. 2013, a grand theft. Another grand theft in 2013. 2011, there was a violation of conditional release.
Mr. Burgess, I have an address to you on Mike Street in Wikiwachi. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
29 years.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Mechanic work.
Okay. Did you hear what the state attorney's office said about your probation?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay. You're currently on probation for leaving the scene of accident and driving a suspended driver's license?
Yes.
Okay. So that probation, there's going to be a violation of probation warrant out for you any day now. It might be for some other things, but also because you picked up these new charges, one of them being a felony. And they're going to be looking for some jail time in order to resolve that violation of probation. I estimate it's going to be at least 90 days in jail to resolve that case, but I don't know for sure right now. That bond is going to be a no bond. You're not going to be able to get out once you're served with that violation of probation warrant. It's going to be a no bond warrant. So if you want to use any assets that you have and resources that you have in order to bond out for this $6,000, you're welcome to do so. But I'm just letting you know that that may be a waste of your resources because you're going to be rearrested on the violation of probation warrant, which is no bond, within the next couple days. Okay, so I'm going to keep the bond the same on this case. We're going to see you back to court on June 23rd at 9 a.m. Kevin Joyce. Can I have your date of birth?
3/11/74.
You were here today for trafficking in drugs, possession of methamphetamine, possession of a place or a structure for the purpose of sale or manufacturing or trafficking of drugs, unlawful use of a two-way communication device, driving while your license is suspended, revoked, third or subsequent offense, and possession of paraphernalia. I found probable cause for all 6 of those crimes. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. And do we have any criminal history?
Yes, Judge. In February, he resolved the driving on a suspended license. He was adjudicated guilty on that. In 2018, he had 2 possession of controlled substance and possession of paraphernalia. 2016, a possession of a controlled substance. And then unlicensed contracting. In 2015, it was a failure to appear. 2015, a felony petty theft. He was in DOC from January 2014 through September of 2014. 2013, he had a grand theft. Another felony retail theft in 2013. Show another grand theft in 2013. A failure to appear in 2013. Grand theft in 2012, and then an unlicensed contractor in 2012, and in 2011, a failure to appear.
All right, Kevin, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
I know we get staticky sometimes. I have an address here on Grant Street in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
Over 20 years.
And do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Framing, construction.
All right. The bond account number 1 is going to be 50,000. Count number 2 is 10,000. Count number 3 is 4,000. Count number 4 is 10,000. 5 is 2,000. 6 is 2,000 for a total of 78,000. We'll see you back to court on June 23rd at 9 o'clock in the morning. Someone from the PD's office will reach out to you soon. Jonathan Iglesias. Can I have your date of birth?
4/26/63.
You are here today for criminal mischief. There is probable cause for your arrest. I want to see if there's any way we can work out your case today. Does he have a prior record?
He does. He has
No.
charges out of California from 2018 of possession of controlled substance, 2016 possession of paraphernalia, 2015 vandalism. So this could potentially be a higher charge. I'd have to look at that. 2014 assault with a deadly weapon, 2014 theft, 2006 hit and run with property damage, and then in New Jersey from 1987 an assault.
Okay. Why do I mention a prior criminal record? You say you don't have one.
Excuse me?
Why, when I said, does he have a prior criminal record, did you say you don't have one?
I wasn't sure if you were speaking of here, in Florida here, or whatnot. I'm not sure. I didn't even actually understand the question, ma'am.
Your
Honor.
Okay. Well, lesson learned. Don't answer a question when you don't understand it. All right, you're here today for a criminal mischief charge because you damaged someone's lawn chair, causing about $20 worth of damage. If you want to resolve that case today and not have to come back to court, then we can resolve it today. I would just put you on probation in order to pay your fines and court costs and pay the restitution. Is that something you'd like to take care of today?
Yes.
Okay. You understand that you have the right to have the public defender's office look at your case, and you have right to trial, and you have right to come back to court another day. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reserve on restitution to give the state attorney's office a little time to figure out the exact amount of the restitution. The police report says approximately $20. It could be $15. It could be $30. I don't know. But you will have to pay that amount of restitution while you're on probation. And they have the right to figure out how much restitution that is. So,
Excuse me?
hold on one second. When would we have to?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tomorrow, no later than 3.
Tomorrow by 3. Okay. All right. Mr. Iglesias, I'm going to adjudicate you guilty of this criminal mischief. I'm going to place you on probation. 6 months should be plenty. I'll place you on 6 months probation. You need to pay your fines and court costs, which are going to be about $550, and you need to pay the restitution, which is going to be somewhere around $20. You can automatically early terminate from probation after you do those things. You need to report to probation by tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll order the cost of incarceration for 1 day. All right, Martha Johnson. All right, Ms. Johnson, you are here today for a writ of bodily attachment concerning unpaid child support out of Sumter County. It looks like the cash purge on that they're asking for is $1,177. All right, what do you know about this?
Yes, I didn't know anything about it till I got rearrested for it last night. I thought my child support case was closed out.
All right. Are you telling me that you pay child support every month?
No, when I looked it up online, I thought it was closed. Me and my husband had talked to me resolved, thought we had resolved it, but I guess we did not.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand what that means. Either you think you're paying every month, or you think you no longer have a child support.
No, he said he was going to go close the case out. So when I looked it up online, it said it was closed. So therefore, I thought I was.
Is the child over the age of 18?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, then nobody has the right to close out the case.
Okay.
All right. So how much money can you come up with in order to get out of jail?
I don't know, maybe $500-600, like maybe.
Okay. I don't typically change the cash purge amount, but if you can come up with $400 cash, then you can get out of jail. If not, then they're going to have to wait to get you over to Sumter County, and I don't know how long that's going to take.
Okay,
Okay, so
thank you.
I'll set the purge at $400. Are you guys transporting to Sumter there at the jail?
No, ma'am, no transports in the entire state at all.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm going to set the bond at $400, and I'm going to set you back here for a status check a week from today, which should be June 3rd. Thank you, which will be June 3rd. If for some reason you haven't been able to come up with that $400 between now and then we'll talk about it then, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, thanks.
Another question.
Samuel Willis? Can I have your date of birth?
November 4th, 1992.
All right, you are here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt on May 24th, so there's probable cause for your arrest. He wants you held no bond until you appear back in front of him on June 23rd. Do you want the public defender's office to be there for you then?
No, ma'am, I'm gonna get a lawyer.
All right, who are you going to hire?
I haven't decided yet.
All right. Okay, good luck. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Oscar Davis?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
9/6.
All right. Got a couple cases here. The date of offenses on these cases are from 2019, I believe December 2019. I understand that you are in custody now from some other cases, and you're being held no bond on those cases. So these, they're just adding on. I also understand that you have a court date, it looks like on June 17th at 1 o'clock, so we're going to add these cases to that. The charges on these cases are, on the first case, armed robbery, false imprisonment, possession of a firearm by a felon. And then the second case is armed robbery, aggravated battery, there's 2 of those, and another armed robbery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all the bonds the same in your cases. You have the public defender, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll make sure the public defender is on these cases as well, and then add these cases to your June 17th docket. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I got a question.
Sure.
False imprisonment. What is that, ma'am?
False imprisonment is when someone wants to go somewhere and you are preventing them from doing so. Okay? We'll have your attorney give you more information about the specifics about the case when they sit down with you.
Okay, I got another question. I got how many charges I got, ma'am?
I have for your open felony cases.
No, the one I just got now.
Just today?
Yes, ma'am.
There's 2 cases. There's 3 charges in one case and 4 charges in the other.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Wow.
Good luck, sir.
What are these people trying to do, man?